We can go either happy or really depressingly sad. So
No,
take your pick.
we'll go happy. I know we're going to go with the happy one. The happy one's so funny.
You want to go happy? All right, fine.
Mm.
We need to cover that really sad one eventually, though.
Yeah.
It is serious. It does
yeah.
affect us as a community, but okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go happy. Headline topic. Not lying to you people. This is
Dun,
a
dun,
real
dun,
topic.
dun. Reputable newspaper.
Real story. The Metro, yeah.
The Metro.
Gav fuming. Neighbor ate his children's KFC Uber Eats meal. Children's KFC meal. Let that sink in. Your neighbor has yammed your children's KFC meal.
To be fair, it wasn't his neighbor. It was somebody's neighbor. If you read the
no,
article,
it was his neighbor.
No, because towards the end of the article, he says whoever this person is, he doesn't know who it is. As in, it might have been on his road, perhaps, but he doesn't know. Like, it's not like the guy next door.
I thought it was the guy next door.
Yeah, I think he would have, like, he would have gone next door and be like, geezer.
Or maybe it was the guy next door and they never told him who it was on the road and it was the guy next door. I prefer that conspiracy theory. That's nicer.
Maybe I can buy that.
Yeah. All right. So to give people an insight into how this fucking story happened, yeah. Guy calls Uber Eats, places order with Uber Eats at KFC. KFC get the Uber Eats guy to come there. He takes it to the address or what he thinks is the address. Turns out he dropped it off at the most common address on that road that had ordered Uber Eats from KFC a lot in the past and just assumed it was for him and then dropped it off, or him or her, dropped it off at that house and left it. The original order guy calls up KFC saying, "Where's my food?" He said, "It's not here." Uber Eats say, "We delivered it." And KFC say, "It's not our fault. It's on Uber Eats." So this guy didn't have his food delivered to him. He then had it sent to him half eaten by his neighbor on the road.
Which he then didn't eat. He didn't eat them. He says, I obviously didn't touch it, which is fair play.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it either with COVID going around. But if you see the food that delivers, even if you accept that order, yeah?
Yeah.
It's kids' portions. Does a part of you not think, this is for kids, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't eat this.
I don't think it was just the kids. I think it was a full meal. It's £27. £27 is not for 2-3 people, man. That's more than that. I think it's all the family's food. It was dinner for everybody.
No, I think it was just the kids' meal, man.
No. I think that's in the headline, but I think he ordered dinner for everybody. And that was a bit they just, it's like, oh my God, this person ate the child's food. I think that's more catching. It's more clickbait. But here's the thing,
ate his children's KFC. This is it.
No, that's the headline. Read the article.
I'm reading the article now, man.
You read the article. What's point going to make? Yeah, if you're the guy who's receiving it, he's probably thinking, like you said, if he's somebody who regularly orders some KFC, he's like, man, I've got some kind of free bonus loyalty KFC. It just turns up,
No, there is a loyalty card at KFC,
I did not know that. No,
Sandra's got the loyalty card.
Sandra.
It's not out there anymore. She got it years ago, but it still exists. It's a bit like that elusive black card you want to get at Nando's.
That's gonna happen. That's just inevitable. They're gonna be a doctor. You need the black card, and I'm like, yes. Yeah, maybe he's there manifesting, and then this KFC just turned up at his door. And then he didn't finish it. Like, did he not finish it because they came and took it off him?
Yeah, I think they came and took it off him, saying this food ain't for you, mate. And he was like, "Oh shit."
And the Uber driver, why would you then take it to the other person if it's already been like a bit eaten? Surely you go back to KFC.
Because he's probably thinking, if I haven't fulfilled this order properly, it's going to go against my record, and then I'm going to lose my job. That's what he's probably thinking. And in his heart of hearts, he's thinking, "Shit, I didn't read my delivery properly. I'm going to lose my job. I got to go and correct this. Let me go and correct it."
I want to know what the guy said. "Oh, you ordered KFC?" And he's like, "Yes. Yeah. Yes, I did."
Yeah. But they don't ever say that, Goran. All they do is that they just say, delivery and drop it at the door and then go. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes they might put it at the door. Sometimes they'll just like say, delivery. You're like, yeah. And then they just give it to you and walk off. They never check like receipts or any of that stuff, man. Whenever my food comes, I say, "No, wait here." And then I'll look at the food and then I'll check it against the food that's been given. So nothing's missed. Because sometimes they might miss off like fries or some shit. And that really pisses me off.
That pisses you off, is it?
Yeah. That pisses me off differently. I'm like, come on, man.
What do you do?
Come
on, man.
I'd be like, either this order gets refused.
What needs to happen for me to feel good about the situation?
Nothing needs to happen. What needs to happen is you need to take this order back and bring me back the correct order. Or you leave it here. You leave it here. Go through your Uber Eats, contact customer service or some shit, and give me a reimbursement immediately of something.
Immediately.
Right?
He's
if you can't do that, take the fucking food back. That's it.
And you go inside. You go to your room. You put your little thing on. You watch the candle go down, and you send yourself.
That's it, exactly. And I'll sit there and say, "Kids, you're fucking starving tonight because the Uber Eats guy fucked it up." I think whatever happened to taking your kids to a drive-through and letting the food get picked up, leaving the smell of it in the car to get your taste buds going, and then when you get home, you absolutely destroy the food. What happened to those days? Did you remember those Friday evenings in it when your parents would do that for you?
Like ours was
half term, half day.
You're broken up.
And you've broken up, and you're like, I'm getting Mackey's today, innit? That's it.
Yes,
that's it.
That was the one, man.
I'm getting a reward for doing nothing just because school's finished. That's it, right?
And the half day meant that actually on those days we would often actually eat in McDonald's. But on other days, like we take it home. And the best part about being in the car, so you got the Mackey's bag. It's rolled over. It's a bit like oil and tail coming through stains. And you open it and you take one or two fries. And you start eating the fries. It's really hot, and then you're like, anybody else want any fries? You don't give it to anyone. You eat the fries. Now, as you get older, it's like when you were young, it was you have your meal.
It was a novelty in it,
right? Now, as you get older, now I'm thinking about, I'm not going to be full with this, so I need a bit of like. I need a bit of like sides, right? That's the point you get to now. It's like, I'm going to start with this and have this. Your stag was a really good example. That KFC we had post paintballing. My God, the most complex orders I've ever seen from a group of 14 of us, whatever it was. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for the Zinger boxer meal, right? But then I'll also like this wrap, this bites, this, and this. And can we have a gluten-free? Like, we all just all these complicated orders.
Yeah, man. Because we're fucking spoiled and we have disposable income. Your parents would say to you, right, one meal bus, and you're like, happy meal. Done. That's it. It's simple. It's easy.
Happy banana.
Have you seen how small the Happy Meal portions are now? It breaks your heart.
What was it? It used to be nuggets, isn't it? What is it now?
No, it's still nuggets, I think, but the portions of the fries are really small.
Oh, it's that little because the normal box that we have is a red box, isn't it? But the Happy Meal one is like a little white paper.
That's the one, the paper thing. So you can skew it, and you can put less in.
And there's not much. Yeah, there's never much fries in that. No.
Yeah,
never the way. But yeah, you're right. That's brought back some really good memories, man. And yeah, just actually driving to the drive-through, the excitement of that.
Yeah.
And there's just window 1, window 2, window 3. Like, it's just a thing, and then you drive by, and it's just a nice.
Exactly.
Outing. It's not the same when it comes to your house. You're absolutely right.
It's
going
not.
to pick up is
and it makes all the difference, right? It makes you feel like warm inside. Honestly,
we did that on the week of my sister's wedding. It was a Tuesday. Was it midweek? I think it was midweek. I don't think it was a week before. Well, I can't remember. It basically was very close to the wedding. And on Tuesday, we just impromptu went to Burger King, Junction 9.
Yeah.
And it's just so good. It's so good. Just like you said, it just brings back memories. You associate that time with when you do it when you're younger. And then obviously going forward, we'll be doing that with our kids. Our special day used to be Mondays as well, because it's like, crap start of the week. But Mondays, Mum used to take us to Mackey's.
Yeah,
that was a great way to start off the week. And then Saturdays, when we grew up, we used to have swimming lessons. Post swimming, Mackey's always with a strawberry milkshake. Post swimming, because you burnt loads of calories. Like, man,
it's all good, and it's all good.
It's all good, and it's all good in the hood, man. So yeah,
there you go. Energy in, energy out, done.
Energy out,
sorted.
That's like a body,
Thing is, Karen, would you knock on your neighbor's door and confront them about eating the food? Because if you knew it was your neighbor, number one, I'd be pissed. Number two, I'm hungry. Number three, my kids are hungry. It's past bedtime. Which means you're getting every level of satyanas I can give you in my energy and in that moment. And
if you mess with Indy, he's coming to your house and he's taking a constipated shit on your door.
You're getting the full Clara, including the pepia. And you know what? I'll light it on fire as well. Just
that's it. Just You just drop the flame.
Just for you. There you go.
The fire rises.
There you go.
It's not the time for fear.
Bro, imagine if you're the Uber driver who's so lazy that basically said, yeah, I gave it to the customer that I deliver to regularly. I thought it was for him. Basically, you're saying, I couldn't be fucked to check the receipt. I couldn't be fucked to check the address. I just gave it to the motherfucker who's fat enough to eat KFC all the time. And I just dropped it up his door and he gladly accepted and I walked off. That's it. That's basically what you're saying, isn't it?
Basically what you're saying.
Incredible.